As I was saying,
what is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back again with a new video, and today we have to talk about the 2024 presidential election because Donald Trump just had one of his best rallies, not of just this cycle, but of all time yesterday. Yeah, that's right. Of all the rallies Trump has done over the years, I would argue his rally last night in Butler, Pennsylvania was undoubtedly one of his best ever. And not just best, it's probably his biggest rally ever, not just in crowd sizes, but who was actually speaking at the rally. It wasn't just Trump and a few other people. No, it was Trump, Vance, you had Elon Musk there. You had basically everyone. It was a big rally in Butler, Pennsylvania for obvious reasons. Everyone knows this was the same spot that just a couple months ago, Trump nearly avoided an assassination attempt. And people forget, it was by a couple centimeters. If Trump did not move his head at the last second, there's a good chance that he would have died. I don't like to talk like that, but it's a fact. It's a fact that if he did not turn his head, more than likely, he would have died on that stage in Butler, Pennsylvania, just a couple months ago. But Trump's campaign decided, you know what, we're going back to Butler, we're going to finish the rally. And it was amazing. It was one of the best rallies Trump has ever done. It was a huge crowd. Look at this. This was a crowd that Trump had yesterday in Butler, Pennsylvania. And I guarantee you that the media is going to spin this as, you know, a couple hundred people, maybe a couple thousand people, a very small crowd size. Yeah, sure. Is this a small crowd? No, it is one of his biggest crowds ever. You're talking about tens of thousands of people that showed up. Now, again, the media is probably going to spin this as a couple hundred people, maybe a couple thousand, but it's clear from this picture that it's not 2,000 people. You're talking about tens of thousands of people. And for those that are wondering, yes, this is 100% real. This isn't photoshopped. This isn't fake. Hell, I think even the AP in their article, they actually had this picture. Yeah, right here. This is the picture the AP released. Yeah, so this is a real crowd size. This isn't some Photoshop bullshit. It's real. A bunch of people showed up to this rally. Now, we could keep talking about the crowd size, but that's not what's important here. It's about what actually happened at the rally. And like I said, there were some big names here. It wasn't just Trump. It wasn't just Vance. You had Elon Musk at the rally, and he spoke. Now, look at this picture. Musk, Trump, and Vance. The three people that more than likely could save this country. It's just crazy to think that this is the team that Trump has. Musk and Vance. Crazy to think, but this is a real picture. And it makes a bunch of sense for why Musk showed up. It's not just because this was a big rally and this was, you know, in a swing state. I would argue the reason Musk showed up was because this was the moment that Musk realized, oh, wait a minute, I gotta support Trump. Yeah, for those that don't remember, it was like 5 minutes after the fact when Musk endorsed Trump for president. Yeah, it was like 5 or 10 minutes after he got shot at. That's when he said, Trump 2024. That's what happened. So that's why I think Musk decided, okay, you know what? I'm going to show up to this rally and speak for a little bit. And he did speak, and I will admit that he's not the best public speaker. Everyone kind of knows this. He's not the best speaker. I get that. But when you actually listen to what he said, you realize quickly he knows what he's talking about. He just has a problem getting it out. I don't know why. Like, it's something he's nervous about. I don't know. But point is, he did speak at the rally, and I believe this is the first time ever he did speak at a Trump rally. He might have spoken at one beforehand, but I don't know for sure. But either way, it is clear that this was a big rally if even Elon Musk is pulling up and speaking. And I would say he did a good job considering he's not the best speaker, because when you actually listen to what he said, he knows what he's talking about. It just at times he has a problem getting it out. I don't know why. It must be something to do with he's nervous. I don't know. But the point is, he spoke at the Trump rally. He's never done that before. And it reaffirms the fact that Trump gained a lot of new supporters after what happened in Butler, Pennsylvania. That's a fact. A lot of people that did not like him beforehand, they said, screw this, I am voting for Trump no matter what. That happened to a lot of people. People just forget that. People just make it sound like, oh, the shooting happened, but nothing occurred from it. No. A lot of people realized, okay, this is going way too far. Trump 2024. It's people like Elon Musk. And speaking about Elon Musk, I really believe he symbolizes the new Trump voter. You know, someone that didn't like him in 2016 or 2020, never voted for him, and even before the shooting, they might have been on the fence, but they were like, you know what? I may not vote, I may like Trump on the issues, but I'm not going to vote for him. But that changed for so many people, including Elon Musk, after Trump got shot at. They realized at that moment, oh boy, this is going way too far, this is insane, you know what? I'm going to support Trump no matter what. And I believe Elon Musk, he even called himself Dark MAGA, which I know is a meme, but I kind of find it ironic that it does symbolize a lot of people. A lot of people, they went through the realization that, oh, wait a minute, we gotta support Trump because this is going way too far, this is crazy, someone's shooting at him, Trump 2024. And that's why I think the Dark MAGA stuff kind of, that's the symbolic meaning of it. It's just a lot of people, they realized after the shooting, they gotta support this guy. They may disagree with him on a lot of stuff, but what happened to him in Butler, Pennsylvania a couple months ago was absolutely crazy. And the fact that he was a couple centimeters away from dying makes it even more just crazy to think about. Now, as for what Trump actually said at the rally, it was on message. It was perfect. There was no issues with the rally. It was a perfect rally, especially during Trump's speech. He was on message, and he actually started the rally by saying, and as I was saying, which I was hoping he would say that, and he did. He said, as I was saying, and then the image that saved his life, you know, that famous immigration chart, it showed up on the screen, and the crowd went crazy. For those that don't know, the reason that Trump turned his head was he was looking at the chart on the screen. And if he didn't do that, well, he would have probably died. But either way, it was a good rally, and it was a very different feeling of a rally. It was very different because you had people singing the Star-Spangled Banner when someone was getting medical attention. Even Trump joined in. It's like, you don't see this anymore. But at the Trump rally in Butler, Pennsylvania yesterday, you've seen a lot of things that you usually never see. You see people singing the Star-Spangled Banner, Trump joined in, you know. It was a beautiful rally. It was a great speech, but I really believe that the reason the Trump campaign decided to come back to Butler, Pennsylvania, just to finish the rally, and that's part of it, I get it, but I really believe the main reason the Trump campaign came back to Butler, Pennsylvania was to honor someone that did sadly lose his life on that fateful day in Butler, Pennsylvania. Corey Competore. Everyone knows the story by now. He saved his daughter and wife by jumping on top of them when the shooting started, and sadly he died. And it's a very just emotional moment at the rally, and Trump honored him. He said, hey, this is a moment of silence because this was the minute that I got shot at, and that's the same moment that Competore sadly died. And it was a very touching moment, and it's a part of Trump you don't really see that often. You don't. But we did see that side of Trump yesterday, and it was by far one of the most powerful moments at any Trump rally ever. Not just this cycle, not just the last 4 years, I would say ever. Because it's someone that died at a Trump rally protecting his family because of some lunatic shooter trying to shoot at Trump. And he protected his family. He had the courage to jump on top of his daughter and wife and save them from potentially getting hurt or even worse. But Corey had the courage to take a bullet for his family. And that's why I think the Trump campaign came back to Butler, Pennsylvania. Not just because we got to finish it for Trump, but we got to finish it for Corey. Corey took a bullet for his family, and he sadly did not survive. And he will forever be remembered as a hero. He is someone that should have never died that day, but he had the courage to protect his family. And the Trump campaign, they honored him. Like, look at this. They put his firefighter jacket in the same spot that he was shot at. It's a very emotional moment that this happened because The only reason Corey was there was to support his former president and hopefully future president. That's the only reason Corey was there, not to cause violence, none of that, just to show support for his president. But sadly, he died. He died to a lunatic shooter trying to kill Trump. In the millisecond Corey heard the shooting, he immediately jumped onto his family to protect them from any bullets. And he sadly took one for them. It's just horrible to think about that he died at a Trump rally, just there to support his president. That's the only reason he was there, with his family supporting Trump, and he died. He died to a bullet at a Trump rally. Imagine saying that 5 years ago, even a year ago. Everyone would have said, that's crazy, that's never going to happen, who would do such a thing? Well, we just saw it happen a couple months ago. So you know what? I think this election should be won for Corey. Corey died protecting his family. He had the courage to jump on top of his family to protect them from bullets. He had the courage to run into fires as a firefighter and save people. So I think we should win this election for Corey. He should have never died. He was someone supporting Trump, but when things got out of hand quickly, he didn't run, he didn't flee. The first thing he did was protect his family. He had the courage to do so. And the least we can do for him is win the election. Win this for Corey. Win this for someone that was supporting Trump and had the courage to protect his family when things got very dicey. So let's win this election for him. Corey Competore took a bullet. He ran into fires. So at the bare minimum, the least we can do for someone like that is win this election for him. Do this for Corey. Do this for someone that supported Trump that should have never died. But sadly, on this fateful day, he did die. It's just horrible to think about that. Someone like Corey Competore died. A great man. A great man that should have never died. He was just here to support Trump. And, well, that was the last moments of his life. And Trump really talked about Corey a lot during this rally. A lot of people did. It was a very just emotional thing for him because this is a hero. This is someone that had the courage to do things that not a lot of people would do. Not a lot of people would run into fires to save people. Not a lot of people would take bullets for people. But that's what Corey did here. He took a bullet for his family. He ran into fires. And he should be forever remembered as that hero. So let's win this election for him. So let's make Corey Competore our rallying cry. Let's remember him for the hero that he was. And never forget what he did for his family. What he did for so many other people. A great man that should have never died. Let's make that our rallying cry. Win this election for Corey. That's the least we can do for him. Because, well, we can't bring him back. And that's just horrible to think, but that's the one thing we can do to honor him. So win the election for the man that he was supporting. Donald Trump. Win this election for Corey. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts, the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Let's win this election for Corey.